Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Arbour Park for the penultimate home game of Slough Town's season in the National League South. It's 5 minutes to kick off. Slough hosting the promotion-chasing Boreham Wood this afternoon. Should be a good one, especially with Slough looking for revenge after that 5-1 defeat on New Year's Day. Here's that Slough team in full. 5 changes: Charlie Horlock, Eden Pruti, Sean Dewandu, John Gilbert, Taylor Clark, Scott Davis, Harry Ochieng, captaining the side for the first time, Ollie Spicer, Jaden Bartolo, David Ogbonna and Guy Hollis. His suspension hasn't kicked in, so today will be his last appearance of the season. On the Slough bench, which has now been reduced to 4 players because of that issue for Sparsas before kickoff, we have Josh Jackman, Dan Roth, Owen Rennie and Namaka Eoanu as well. We'll discuss Josh Jackman in due course. Boreham Wood have 2 changes for them, with Benton and Payne dropping out of the side. Coming into their place is Charlie O'Connell and Charles Claydon. So that Boreham Wood side in full then, Nathan Ashmore, the goalkeeper, takes the captain's badge. Cameron Cox, Tom Whelan, Charlie O'Connell, Callum Reynolds, Charles Claydon, Rico Sousa, Abdul Malik, Jaden Richardson, Joseph Yarni and Matt Rush. And on the bench for Boreham Wood is Femi Ilesamni, Chris Bush, Mo Sagoff, Tyrone Marsh and Junior Dixon. Those teams are full. 5 changes for Slough, 2 changes for Boreham Wood, also wearing their pink and black away strip. Eden Pruti knocks it forward, intercepted awkwardly by that number 7 Tom Whelan. Slough won it back, and here's Gilbert now, about 25 yards back from goal, went for goal. It's blocked by the Boreham Wood defence. Falls nicely then for Abdul Malik, who can take it forward. Across comes Guy Hollis, Ochieng chasing back as well. Abdul Malik waits for support, his pass is a bit loose, Ochieng almost won it. Still with the ball over on the far side, Gilbert getting involved. Ball binged in the middle for Tom Whelan. He's going to take a shot from range, wasn't too dangerous, and it's the first save of the match for Charlie Horlock. Down the left it comes now with Boreham Wood. Ball comes into the box. Scott Davis controls it somehow in the 6-yard box and then whacks it away out for a throw. Audacious defending from the Slough player manager. As for Slough, where the form has just been rocky the last few months, really, the whole calendar year, I think it's just 4 wins in 21 for the Rebels. Have to find more consistency come next season. Abdul Malik has the ball. Now it's over on the far side. Good noise away to our left from the Slough fans. Back with Abdul Malik and inside for Jaden Richardson. Abdul Malik just trying to escape Gilbert and successfully does. Finds Richardson. Richardson in the box, onto his right foot, and he slams his shot against the post. Still alive with Abdul Malik. Towards the byline, puts it in, and there's the lead for Boreham Wood. After just 4.5 minutes, they've nabbed the lead, and it's Matt Rush in the middle to take advantage of a strong start for the away side. They celebrate a big goal in their promotion push. Rush with a goal, Slough behind early doors.
Yeah, Richardson there, just with that initial shot that came back off the post. Far too much space inside the Slough area there, just allowed to pick his shot. The rebound had fallen quite nicely in there, but yeah, disappointing in there from Slough's perspective. But just another comment in the chat, we do have a Boreham Wood fan with us this afternoon, DP King 91, just saying up the wood after they have taken the lead. So yeah, thank you all for joining in the Mixler chat this afternoon. Do keep those comments coming in, and Kiro, I'm just going to call him a random name at some point. We'll get through as many of them as we can.
Here come Boreham Wood again, and they're looking alive. Abdul Malik's shots, and it's just flashed past the post. Deflection, it seemed, off the foot of Scott Davis, so they'll get a corner. But Slough really struggling to contain their opponents at the moment. Corner for Boreham Wood. Taken short again, this is their preferred option, out to Eric Sosa on the right hand side, and then back to midfielder and back to Sosa. About 25 yards back from goal, just deciding what to do. Ochieng blocks the angle, he finds a great pass inside, Slough in trouble, and a big save from Charlie Horlock. Massive save from Charlie Horlock. Ochieng hasn't got the full clearance away. They're still alive with Abdul Malik, puts the ball inside, and eventually Davis has to batter it away. Headed by Ogbonna and Deondu onto the scene. Out wide it goes to Spicer, making up ground on the far side. Nice dribbling for the youngster. A rare start for him. Into the box he goes, all the way to the byline, goes Spicer, ball in, Deondu! And he's whacked it over the bar. First real chance for Slough, first real chance for Deondu, but goal kick only. And Bortolo just losing it. real mix of experience in the form of Davis and Hollis at the back, with some more youth going forward. Here comes Boreham Wood now. They're looking so dangerous down the left, as Gary said. Ball comes in the middle. Sosa's there, but the flag goes up immediately.
Yeah, some excellent awareness in there from Pruti just to make sure he held his run and catch Sousa there offside.
Duwondu won that first ball from the long ball by Horlock, but they get it back, do Boreham Wood, and they're looking dangerous again. Sosa, going to put some pressure on Pruti here, comes inside. It's a weird pass, but it finds Abdul Malik. He'll flicks it forward for Rush. Rush's header across, intercepted, but loose to the back post. The flag stays down this time as it's tucked home by Charles Claydon, and Boreham Wood double their lead inside 15 minutes. A really good finish, a really good attacking move, and Slough needs some answers.
Again, just a simple ball across, finding space at the back post there, just from that headed ball across, just on sort of on that right-hand side for Slough.
Could be a big moment. Abdul Malik on the edge of the box, takes his shot, blocked well. Falls again for Abdul Malik, flicks it forward, flag goes up against Matt Rush. Got a shot away anyway, but Horlock had it covered. Sousa collecting the ball well, he looks quality, does Eriko Sousa. He finds Abdul Malik, Sousa switching sides, but he has the ball nicked off his toes by David Ogbonna. Ogbonna now running for 10 yards. He finds Spicer, ball's taken off Spicer's toes. And now Abdul Malik, really aggressive Boreham Wood, but at the same time quite delicate in possession. Talking of delicate in possession, here comes John Gilbert in the centre circle, up against Charlie O'Connell, and now Abdul Malik, but Gilbert keeping the ball well. Here's Bortolo, takes it inside, that's good football from Bortolo. He's got Duwondu in support, goes back to Ochieng. Slough just maybe achieving a bit of rhythm finally. Gilbert on the left-hand side, he cuts inside now, John Gilbert, good shot! Amazing goal! What a finish from John Gilbert! And out of nowhere, Slough have a lifeline in this game. Slough 1, Boreham Wood 2.
Yeah, one of those perfect ones where you cut inside from the wing, just finding the instep of your foot, just trying to bend it into that far corner, and it's something that Gilbert has pulled off perfectly there, just finding that side netting just beyond the post.
But then his pass is loose to Duwondu, who hasn't really impacted the game as much as he would have liked so far. Lovely pass inside to Abdul Malik, and here's Sosa. Slough have some problems again. Sosa onto his right boot, around Pruti. Sosa's shot blocked by Charlie Horlock. Had to make a couple of saves today, and Pruti not actually just having the ball nicked off his feet by Sosa. Goal kick. Amazing to be 4 points from being outside the playoffs and 4 points off the top on Good Friday. Incredible tightness at the top of the league. Slough looking to make the scoreline a bit tighter here. John Gilbert coming forward again. Some really good football. Here is Spicer onto his left boot. A good shot! Oh, and awkwardly saved by the keeper who has to tip it wide. A really dipping, dangerous effort from Ollie Spicer, and Slough looking more dangerous as the minutes go on.
Yeah, it was just that awkward ball bounce just in front of Ashmore there, just led to him pushing that ball round the post.
Corner taken short, Pruti takes a shot, doesn't quite have the finesse of John Gilbert and flies over the crossbar. But it's collected by Horlock. He rolls out quickly to Clark, who can take it forward here. Out wide to Ogbonna. Slough looking to commit bodies forward. Ogbonna up against Richardson, takes it inside Ogbonna onto his left foot. And it was a decent attempt there by Ogbonna, but just a couple of meters or yards over the crossbar. But Scott Davis will bash the ball away, trying to find the run of Duwondu. Headed away well. And Boreham Wood can clear their lines. Header falls for Whelan, the only man in this first half to be booked. His pass to Abdul Malik is a bit short, but Abdul Malik with brilliant footwork takes the ball forward down the left. A few problems here for Slough. It's tucked inside for Matt Rush. Rush onto his right foot, and that's a fantastic finish. And Boreham Wood restored their 2-goal advantage. Matt Rush has been dangerous all half long, and he's just scored a big goal on the brink of half-time for the visitors. Slough 1, Boreham Wood 3.
Yeah, Matt Rush just finding that space there on the edge of the area, just able to pick his spot, and Charlie Horlock's right-hand side just firing it just inside the post, just to restore that 2-goal lead for the away side, just as Slough were getting back into that game. And as we approach half-time here now, Slough will be disappointed not to have gone in just that single goal behind with something to try and then get back into level terms.
Free kick for Slough, looking to reduce the arrears here. They're 3-1 down in this second half, very early stages. Delivery by Gilbert, it's a floated ball. Good header by Diondu, and just goes past the post. His second real chance in this game. Had a big chance in the first half. Ogbonna back to Clark, and he will clear it downfield. Bortolo wanted it, but it's intercepted well by Reynolds. And Slough have it back now, and they're looking dangerous. Diondu slipping away, edge of the box. Diondu gets a shot away. Appeals for handball. Big appeals. Referee's not interested. No, he is. Pointing to the spot, I think. Yeah, penalty. It goes against the Yanni. His hand was up apparently when he blocked the shot of Diondu. The linesman looks to have given it. He's appealing Yanni. He says it hit his stomach, but it's going to fall on deaf ears. Slough with a penalty and a chance to get back in this game again. Still waiting for Gilbert to place the ball down. Now he has, and what a big moment this will be. Boreham Wood looking for a comfortable afternoon as they fight to get into the National League, but Slough not giving that to them at all, and John Gilbert can make it even more awkward now. The scoreline is 3-1. Gilbert steps up, and it's saved! His penalty's denied. It's a brilliant save down to the right of Nathan Ashmore, and Boreham Wood with a big let-off there. Eden Pruti gets it under control, can take the ball forward now. It looks like Bartolo has just switched sides with Ogbonna. Still some options on that Slough bench, but Josh Jackman aside, they lack experience. Brilliant ball forward by Davis. Bartolo in behind Ilisamni, who slipped. Brilliant feet by Bartolo, there's a shot, and it's blocked. And Ilisamni can take it away now. Big moment, that could have been there for Bartolo, as I correctly predicted. Awanyu, just one appearance. His debut came last week at Torquay. Here's Claydon now down the left. It's not a great cross. All the way to the back post for Sosa, who can just about collect the ball. Pink shirt still in the box. Sosa keeping it near the corner flag. Goes back to Whelan. He goes short to O'Connell. Abdul Malik, it's a lovely pass. Slough in trouble here, and that could have been a fourth. The ball knocked wide from the shot as Boreham Wood showing the penetrative side again. Throw comes on. Back to Ilisamni, to Abdul Malik. He's a classy operator. It's a good cross in. Was the handball? They have a chance here, and they might have a fourth goal. Referee's not going to intervene. So running off in celebration is a substitute, Tyrone Marsh. And that's a fourth goal that will surely put this game to bed. A brilliant cross by Abdul Malik. A fairly untidy finish, but it's enough for the fourth goal and maybe surely the 3 points. Slough 1, Boreham Wood 4. A lot of space on the right-hand side, I guess, of Charlie Horlock. Marsh will be licking his lips. If he can just dip this over the wall and find the right angle. That's nice, but not nice enough. His free kick over the bar. It remains 4-1 to the away side. Back to the substitute, Mo Saguf. And it's brilliantly won there. Brilliantly won by Tyrone Marsh. Exchanges passes with his fellow striker, and then a dodgy pass takes him wide. Boreham Wood could have had a fifth goal if Marsh was a bit sharper there. He tucks it inside for Abdul Malik, who pretty much deserves a goal. He has the ball, clips it inside. There's a shot just over the bar. Boreham Wood could have had another.
And the man of the match award up on the scoreboard has just been shown as player manager Scott Davis.
Fair decision or fair choice?
I think it's slim pickings today, given the overall score, unfortunately. I think Scott has done well in a defensive 3 for Slough throughout the course of the afternoon. Obviously not too much attacking impetus from the Rebels throughout the course of the day. Although, you know, it's hard to pick a defensive player when you've conceded 4, but...
That is true, but he has been first to every ball, has kept the scoreline down. That's a lovely pass in behind as well for Yamwu. In it comes, and Slough get another goal back. Is that Ogbonna? It is Ogbonna, just reducing the arrears of the scoreline. It won't change the outcome of the game, but it does change how many goals Slough have. Tucked in the back post, a really good move, and assist as well for Yamwu.
Yeah, put it on a play there for Ogbonna. Great run from the youngster down that left-hand side. Just slid the ball across pretty much 6-yard line, and again a simple finish from the middle of the area for Ogbonna.
There goes the full-time whistle, and this is a big result for Boreham Wood. They're pushing for promotion, and they showed their class repeatedly throughout today. They took a 2-goal lead, courtesy of Rush and Claydon. Slough really fought back with John Gilbert scoring. Rush then made it back to 3-1 just before half time. Gilbert missed a penalty that could have made it 3-2. Boreham Wood then got a fourth goal. Rush involved again, but it was Tyrone Marsh who scored, and then a late goal by Bonner to round things off. Plenty of entertainment today, but ultimately defeat once again for Slough Town. Full time, Arbour Park, Slough 2, Boreham Wood 4.